Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Heather. I'm a homeschooling mom of 3 kids, elementary and high school age. Today I'm going to be sharing this new Clever Fox planner that I was just sent in the mail. I'm really excited. I've not ever seen these planners in person. I was checking out their website a little bit and they have a ton of options. There are so many different options for planners through Clever Fox. I will leave links in the description box for you. I know nothing about this planner company. I know nothing about their planners, but when they reached out to me and wanted to send me a planner, I of course said yes, because I know that you all love to see new planners. And if you saw my planner chat video from a few weeks ago, you will know that I have just been all over the place this year with planners. So it is close to planner launch season. New Erin Condren planners will be released soon. New simplified planners will be released soon. So lots of different options are out there and I'm really excited to get into this with you. It comes in this lovely box with a rose gold fox on the front, and it's one of those magnetic boxes. It is quite a large planner. I think it might be like A4 size. I will have to double check and I will put it up for you. It says, welcome to the Clever Fox Weekly Planner Pro Premium Edition. So like I said, they do have a lot of different options. It says, create a vision for your life, set your 12-month goals, break them down into smaller, manageable 3-month goals, take consistent action every day, review and adjust, achieve your goals, let the journey begin. So it does have this How It Works Premium Weekly Pro Planner, an introduction, table of contents, probably just going through all of the different parts of the planner and how to use it with examples, which I think is really helpful, especially if you're just unsure of how to use a new planner or if you're just looking for something. So I'm going to take this planner out and get the plastic off of it, and then we will walk through it together. Okay guys, so when you open it up or when you take this out, there were some stickers in here. It does have this warranty card, 60-day money back guarantee, a lot of really cute stickers, some like stamp size stickers, appointment stickers, never look back. They have rose gold foiling, very, very pretty, some different flags and check boxes, day off, stay hydrated, groceries, important, some clocks, budgeting stickers, which I think is really cute, some wellness and exercise stickers, doctor's appointments, meetings, gym, all kinds of different appointments, and then just some decorative stickers and monthly stickers up at the top. So lots of stickers, which is always fun. This is the teal. There are a bunch of different options for covers, and this feels like vegan leather. It is quite hard and it is definitely a thick planner. This is a weekly planner for a full year. It has the fox, rose gold foiled fox, which is very pretty. So when you open it up, it is a lay flat planner, which is nice. It is quite large. So this is my goal planner, which is a B6 size, which is the composition size. And then let me see. This is my Erin Condren daily planner, my daily duo, and this is 7x9. Obviously the coil makes the width about the same, but it is obviously quite a bit taller. Let's see what the first page. Clever Fox Weekly Planner Pro Premium Edition. Name, phone, email, your reward, awareness and self-discovery, daily rituals. So kind of envisioning what you want your life to be, what are your core values, what brings you joy, what's your mission. I think that these are really great questions, and honestly, I do a lot of that in my goal planner already, my goal notebook, because I do so much reflection. You may need some extra help going through and figuring out some of these types of things. I talk about a lot of this stuff over in my membership community, and I've done many blog posts and videos over the years, all centered around your mission statement, what brings you joy, all of that kind of stuff. So I really like this section. Daily rituals I'm grateful for, affirmations, things I need to remind myself. And then you get into a vision board section, and this is just blank paper. The paper feels very thick, but it also feels very, very smooth, that it might be something where there would be a little bit of smudging, especially if I'm using these Erin Condren markers, or these pens, these dual ink pens from Erin Condren that I like to use. They do smudge. Even in my EC Daily Duo, I kind of have to wait a second before I start writing or else I will smudge them. I had that same thing happen when I was using the Common Planner from Sterling Ink. But for the most part, if you just wait a second, it dries and it's okay. So a nice large space for a vision board. What do I want my life to be like? I really like this section, 1 year, 5 year, 10 years, 20 years. I really, really like this. They give you the 8 wellness categories: health and fitness, business and career, family and friends, relationships and romance, finance, personal development, fun and recreation, and spiritual. This is kind of similar to the Common Planner goal breakdown pages, but they are instead starting with far in advance and then 1 year, half a year, quarterly as you're setting up your goals. But I really like this section, and I really like how much space there is here to kind of flesh that out. I feel like when you're doing any sort of goal stuff, you need a lot of space. Then you have a section for your 1 year goals, the life area. So they break it down into the 8 different category areas, your top goal, and your why behind it, which is really important when you're setting goals. And then you have your 3-month goals, and they give you space for 5 goals and then a mind map, which I really appreciate that they write out mind map, because that is what I think of when I see these blank pages. Lots of lines to different categories and different ideas. So definitely helpful. And this is really nice. Reward if achieved. That's something that I've been working on this year a little bit more with my goals. So then you move into month and year, and it is undated. So this is your monthly spread. Sunday start. You can, you write in the dates. You can start in any month, obviously. It is a 12-month calendar, but you can start it in any month. There's a notes section, some space for your goals for the month, things you will do to make this month great, skills and habits to learn, places to go, people to see, distractions to avoid, one thing I've always wanted to do. This is just nice when you're setting up your month to just kind of put some ideas down and then just be aware of them throughout the month. When you write things down, they stick in your mind. And so having space to think about and then write these things down is helpful. Then you get into this monthly review section. What were the biggest wins? What were the biggest lessons learned, insights gained? Which life areas were lacking and why? And this looks similar to the Moxie Life kind of evaluation section. I think that they have this in their goal planners. I've not seen the Moxie Life goal planners in person, but I have downloaded a lot of their free resources that they have over on their website, and this I recognize. Then continuing your monthly review, what tasks were not accomplished and why? How do I feel about my progress? I'm looking forward to things I will do to make myself happy next month and how I'll improve next month. I really like this. If you struggle with kind of a review and reflection on your previous month and thinking ahead to the next month, these types of pages in your planner are really helpful. It will just help you to move through your monthly reset day if you have one of those, and give you a little bit of direction. Now, there is a lot of dripping from snow melting outside. So if you hear that dripping, that is that noise. It's driving me insane at the moment, but I can't do anything to change it. Okay, and so you move into the next month, monthly review, month 3, monthly review, and then you have a refresh for your goals, month 4, monthly review. So that's going to be how all of the monthly sections are. So that's interesting that they are all the months are up front. Your monthly reviews are up front, and then you move into your weekly sections. And so it is a horizontal planner. It starts with Monday through Sunday over here, and it has today's goal and your priorities. There is, I don't know if you can see this, but there is some faint lines, dotted lines, so that it gives you a little bit of structure. This week's main goal, main priorities, work to-do list, personal to-do list, habits and skills that you're working on, life balance to-do list I'm excited about, some dot grid space, this week's wins, lessons learned, and how I'll improve next week. And that is how it goes. So again, this is undated, so you would have to date it. I'm just trying to see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that looks like how each week will go. Let's see. Yes, so you're going to have, you know, your 52 weeks here to use however you want. So it looks like you're going to want to have some monthly tabs on the monthly spreads, and then perhaps weekly tabs. You could do, you know, numbers 1 through 52, or you could again have January through December, or whatever month you start in, and go by the number of weeks in that month and do your tabs that way, just so it's a little bit easier to find. There are 3 ribbons, so perhaps you don't need to. I tend to like tabs on my planners. I don't know why. I would probably tab the monthly spreads just because you're constantly going back and forth. At least I am, with all the different months. So you go through and you get to the end of the weekly spreads. I really like, there's plenty of space. I'm not a huge fan of horizontal planning, which if you've seen any of my videos, you know that. But the addition of the lines, you know, I could definitely make my lists. And because there's so much space here to kind of flesh out your week, I think that this is very, very helpful to work in coordination with anything over here. So all of my lists would be over here. And then probably if I have specific appointments, I would do that over here. So once you get through the weekly spreads, then you move to monthly budget section. And so you have monthly budget, income, the amount, savings amount, your expenses, how much you've budgeted, what you actually spend and the difference, and then expense tracker and monthly budget review. And they do give you 2 pages of expense trackers, which I don't know if that would be enough for me. It depends on the month, if I'm being really honest with you. I really, really like this. I like that it's structured, so you don't have to make a lot of spreads yourself, but it's basic enough that it would work for any person that's budgeting. It's not like some of the budgeting sheets that you can download or use for free from like Dave Ramsey or the Budget Mom, lots of different budgeting people. They have all of the categories listed out, and so they don't necessarily, even Passionate Penny Pincher, she has budget sheets. Let me see. She has these budget sheets in her home planner, these budget worksheets, but oftentimes there are a bunch of categories that don't apply to you, and there are miscellaneous categories that you want to have in these bigger categories, but then you have to separate them out as miscellaneous or white out the ones that are here. Like we don't have natural gas up here, we have oil. So I would want to white that out and put oil. So just kind of different categories and such. So I really like that this is blank. It's very easy to use that way. And then you have some dot grid space. So if you do have more expenses to track, I think that you could do that here. I do have an entire budgeting series that I will leave linked in the description box where I go through how I categorize things, how I budget, and I do also have a budget printable pack if you're interested in seeing that. I will leave all of that in the description box, but I like how blank this is. I think that's really helpful. So you have your 12 months of budget and expense trackers. I think that this is really helpful. It's, like I said, easy enough for anybody to use because it is blank. And then you get to a summary of the year. And so it has space for all 12 months, and you come in and you list all of your budget categories and what you've spent, the month, income, expenses, difference, savings. I really, really like this. This is something that I started doing a couple of years ago when I started using an Erin Condren monthly planner for budgeting. And it has been super helpful for me. Everything is so expensive these days, and having space to understand how much I'm spending in different categories has been really helpful for me to stay on track with my budgeting. And then you have some dot grid space back here, and lots of dot grid space. You have 8.5 pages of, or 8.5 spreads of dot grid space. And then you get to the end of the planner and it does have an elastic enclosure and a pen loop. So this is a really, really nice planner. I love this color cover. This is really one of my favorite colors. And overall, I like this planner quite a bit. I think that it has a lot of space for pretty much anything. If you were looking for an all-in-one planner, this would definitely have enough space for that. I like all of the different questions in the monthly review section, as well as on the weekly pages. I really like this breakdown of the main goal, the priorities, your work to-do list, your personal to-do list, the habits that you're working on. I think that this would be so helpful if you're working towards goals and you want everything to be in one spot. Now, like I said, they do have a bunch of different planners available. I want to look at the daily planners, I think. I am kind of interested to see what they look like, if there are weekly sections that kind of summarize your week and then have daily planning pages. I know that those planners are a little bit smaller, maybe A5 size. So if you're interested in me checking out some of the daily options, definitely let me know in the comments and I will see if I can purchase one of those planners. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this little walkthrough. I think I'm going to have to sit down and go through their website because, like I said, they do have so many different options. It can be a little bit overwhelming. It's similar to Plum Paper, although Plum Paper is very customizable. Clever Fox seems to have a lot of different layouts and you kind of have to spend time figuring out exactly what you need. But the quality of this planner I think is really good. I think that it would hold up quite well. I like that it lays flat. I mean, it is large, but it doesn't feel all that much larger than, you know, my home planner. I mean, it's a little bit taller, but the space that it gives you to write down all of your appointments and things in here, I think that it's actually really nice. I would be a little concerned about the smoothness. I'm not going to write in this because I don't know if I will give it away and I don't want to write in it if I do give it away. So we will see. Stay tuned for that. But I did want to walk through this with you. I like all of the goal sections. There is this 3-month goals check-in at the end of every quarter, so you can use this for a lot of different things. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and I will see you in the next one. Thanks guys. Bye.